Yeah. Some people say sky's the limit. Well, I feel success only take you as far as you wanna go, nigga. Fuck sitting in the sky looking down on y'all like a giant, nigga. I'm tired of looking at y'all, cause if I'm that high, I'm gon' crush you, nigga. Area 5-1. If my ride too deep, how you hold that money? Got that Paul Bunyan bread, I too tall that money. Hey, what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. And what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. Fan for a check, so I pause that money. If you ever try to bet, you lose all that money. Hey, what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. So what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. And what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. And what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. And what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. And what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. Let's go. Fresh out the pot, looking like $1 million. Multicolor watch, call it my chameleon collar. Multicolor drop, call it the chameleon parlor. You niggas think I underbid the way I did them dollars. $80 million, put it underneath my company. The company, you niggas don't exist like anaconda feet. The work of Tonga G, you ain't heard me wrong. Them chickens looking like they got that big bird syndrome. The 89 Chevy look like Elmo body. 2 couches in the truck, call it a hotel lobby. Go tell somebody. Bitch, I flow more than Flojo in promo. I'm all about my green like Mojo Jojo. I don't know any weed I breathe, smoking solo. And that bag of weed is bigger than the F-150 photo. I get it by the boatloads, to spin it off of 04. I'm whipping this on solo, so this shit is flying global. With the Sean John logo in the Don Juan polo. Sticking like Pogo and clowning like Bozo. Trapping like Wally, bitch, my pocket yelling go-go. The rock saying yield, but the watch yelling chill. A box over here and the drops over there. And if it stop over here, the wheels stop over there. The box is really square, so I call it cue car. Money look like Caesar salads, but the chain of juice bar. If my ride too deep, how you hold that money? Got that Paul Bunyan bread, I too tall that money. Hey, what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. Hey, what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. Bad for a check, so I pause that money. If you ever try to bet, you lose all that money. What you call that, homie? I call that stunt. Hey, what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. Hey, what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. So what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. Hey, what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. So what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. Dually truck tanker call the streets of major damage. Rims look like Navy cannons next to them pain manners. And fuck these instant niggas cause they ain't my advantage. With that Gucci lingerie and that baby Nate panties. I'm all about my money like an ATM bandit. So these numbers stay high, it's on the alien status. Satellite rims with the Christmas light lens. When you pass me in the dark, the beamer look like skin. The work might bend if you work the right ends. Flip your sister dyke friend to a shiny white Benz. The bitch call me shouted cause I'm the man with that dope. And that white girl gon' blow. I call her Anna Nicole. 50 grand in the flow just for the court cases. $500,000 in the ceiling for the fines of probation. Recline with no patience cause I live life fast. Slow money don't approach me, I just wipe it with my ass. Specialize in glass, I can turn a hard moist. Bitch, my body full of green, we the Kermit Frog boys. The whip game immaculate, the flip game is hazardous. Who coming after this and dropping more shit than a Lexus? If my ride too deep, how you hold that money? Got that Paul Bunyan bread, I too tall that money. Hey, what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. Hey, what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. Fast for a check, so I pause that money. If you ever try to bet, you lose all that money. What you call that, homie? I call that stunt. And what you call that, homie? I call that stunt. So what you call that?